students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing really well. So students, today we are going to start chapter named Pronouns. What are pronouns? Words that use in place of noun are called pronoun. Okay, so word means we pronouns make us pronoun help us to stop the repetition of the noun word again and again in a sentence or in a paragraph. Okay, for example, we will read this in our chapter. Okay, for example, I will give you some example about this in the while we are reading the chapter. Okay, let's start the chapter. First of all, we know that words that can be used in place of nouns and noun expression are called pronouns. We use pronoun to avoid repeating nouns. The use of pronoun make our sentence neater and easier to read. Study the following pairs of sentence. Like, for example, Amar asked Diya if Diya was going to school today. Here you can see that there's a bit confusion if you read it very quickly. Amar asked Diya if Diya was going to the school today or not. So in this you have to repeat Diya again and again. So instead of that we use pronoun like Amar asked Diya if she was going to school today. Okay, so this is how we use pronouns and make our sentence neater and easier to read. Okay, now number 2, Jane and Payal were good friends. Jane and Payal played together. Jane and Payal also studied together. Now we will read this again with the help of pronouns. Jane and Payal were good friends. They played together. They also studied together. In the above pair, don't the sentence be read better? So in both the sentences, when you read the B sentence, it sounds much better than the previous one, right? Now moving to the next, kinds of pronouns. Pronouns can be classified into different types depending on how they refer to. There are 4 kinds of pronouns: personal pronouns, reflexive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, and interrogative pronouns. In this class, we will read about only personal pronouns. Okay, so what we are going to read about the personal pronouns. Pronouns have 4 kinds: personal pronoun, reflexive pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, and interrogative pronoun. And in this class we are going to learn about the personal pronoun only. So let's start with the personal pronoun. Pronouns that stand for person are called personal pronouns. Look at the picture and read the sentence. I am a girl. You are an intelligent boy, and he is my nephew. In the above sentences, the pronouns I, you, and he stand for the names of persons. They are called personal pronouns. Okay, I, you, and he stand for the name of person. So that is why they are called personal pronouns. The pronouns I, me, we, and us are called pronouns of the first person. They are used for the person who speaks. Number 2, the pronoun you is called the pronoun of the second person. It is used for the person spoken to. And number 3, the person he, him, she, her, they, them, it, and it are called the pronouns of the third person. It refers to the person spoken about. Means, what does it mean? Means when we, 2 of us, are talking to each other. It means when I'm talking about myself, I'm talking about myself, or I'm talking about both of us, or about we. So that is called first person. Okay, we are talking about, I am talking about me, I am talking about ourselves. So that is called first person. And if I am talking about you, if I am talking about you, that is called second person. Okay, if I am talking about you, it's called second person. And if we both talk about someone else or something else, that is called third person. Okay, when we both talk about something else or someone else, that is called third person. Okay, now moving to next, look at the table below the different form of personal pronoun. Singular and plural. Okay, now singular subjective is I, first person, I, me, mine, we, us, ours. When it converted into plural, it become we, us, and ours. Second, you, yours, you, yours, you, yours. It means you, the second person, never change its form or never convert it into plural form. Okay. Now moving to next, third person. He, him, his means related to the he group. She, her, hers. Okay. And it used for neutral things. It used for neutral things like animal, infant, child's, and you already know about the neutral gender as well. Now place, any place or name of anything, that is also neutral thing, so that is why we use it for them. She belongs to feminine gender, so we whenever we talk about she, about any feminine person, then we use she, her, or hers. If we talk about any masculine, we use he, him, or his. Okay. And their plural is they, them, or theirs. They, them, or theirs. Okay. Now assessment zone. A. Fill in the blanks with the correct pronouns from the bracket. Number 1. Let you and dash to it. Me or ours. Me or our, it's me. Let you and me do it. Let you and me do it. Okay. Please allow me to participate in the Indian Idol Junior. Okay. You will use me here. Okay. Now read the rest of the sentences and find out which is the correct pronoun to fill in the blank. Okay. Now moving to next, use pronouns in place of the colored words. You may pick up words from the box. It, him, them, her, us. Number 1. Cherries are good for health. I eat cherries every day. So when you replace it with a pronoun, you use them because they are in plural form. So whenever there is a plural of he, she, it, we use they, them, or theirs. So cherries are good for health and I eat them every day. Okay. Number 2. Mahima went to Tushar's house. She gave Tushar some comic. Mahima went to Tushar's house and she gave him some comics. Okay. So this is how you can change or pick a particular pronoun to change this words. Now do the rest of the part at your own. And moving to next, number C, fill in the blanks with personal pronouns. Number 1. I bought a pizza because it was delicious. We are talking about pizza. Pizza is a non-living thing and that's why we use it. Okay. Number 2. The boy won the match because they worked hard. We are talking about boys, he group. That's why we use plural form of for he. Okay. So the boy won the match because he worked hard. The boy won the match because he worked hard. Here is only one boy. That's why we use he. If there is boys, then we use they. Okay. Now read the sentence carefully and fill the personal pronouns in it. D. Match the groups of words in column A with those in column B. Use the given pronoun as object. Okay. So now you have to join column A with column B and there is pronoun also given. So you have to collect them with that as well. I shall tell you to thank, a gift, very much, a story during my sleep. So I shall tell you a story. It matches with a story. It's suitable. And if you read the sentence, it gives you a proper sense. I shall tell you a story. Don't disturb me. Don't disturb me during my sleep. Okay. Daksh visited her to thank. Daksh visited her to thank. Guriya sent him a gift. Guriya sent him a gift. Our parents love us very much. Our parents love us very much. Okay, now rewrite these sentences here in the given box. So this is the end of our chapter. Hopefully you come to know about the personal pronoun and how we use noun and when we use pronoun and why we use pronoun to stop the repetition of noun again and again in a sentence. Okay, so pronouns make your sentence neater and easier to read and easier to understand as well. So hopefully you understand the chapter very well. Now do the rest of the exercise at your own.